every time I hear it. My 2 OR nurses are circulating. Gary Rogers makes sure the cochlear implant is present and that my favorite drill and facial nerve monitor are working properly. Nelson Floresco checks out the operating room microscope, which is the size of a smart car, and gives me a remarkably clear, precise view of the ear's tiny, delicate interior spaces. Robin Mills, the OR tech, is scrubbed in and organizing the array of sterile microscopic ear instruments on the surgical table. The pediatric anesthesiologist gently places a face mask filled with colorless gases on the squirming baby. Very quickly, the baby is fast asleep. Before I start the operation, we double-check that everything is in order. Do we have the right patient? Check. Do we have the correct implant with all the right instruments? Check. Do we know if the patient has any medical allergies? Check. Are the preoperative antibiotics in? Check. This routine ensures the accuracy and safety of what we're doing. Each person in the operating room plays an essential role. No one forgets why we are here: to help a child. As a surgeon performing delicate work just millimeters from the brain, I have no room for error. It's critical that I have the necessary tools and, even more importantly, my A-team by my side. If any part of this carefully crafted system falls away, no matter my skill or good intentions, my job will be infinitely more difficult. Some obstacles can be overcome. A few missing instruments, for instance. But what if the power went out in the hospital and I suddenly had to operate without light or oxygen? Or what if Robin, Gary, and Nelson suddenly walked out the door, leaving me alone? The odds would be stacked against me, and the job would seem impossible. The challenge of successfully rearing children is not so different. To raise a child into a happy, healthy adult capable of achieving their full potential, you need a plan. And you need an appropriate, safe environment, one that provides backup as required. But far too many parents are not operating, that is, parenting, in an optimal environment. For too many parents, in our country and throughout the world, it is as if they are trying to function in the midst of an endless power failure, asked to achieve a critical goal without the necessary tools or any backup. 20 years ago, I started my own life as a parent with what I thought were all the necessary tools in place. But, in one painful day, it all changed when my husband, Don, drowned while trying to rescue 2 boys, leaving me a young widow and my 3 children with no father. While we still had a roof over our heads and food on the table, advantages that many families lack, Don's death left a vast hole in our lives. For a long time after he died, I would wake at night, jolted by the same terrifying nightmare, which went something like this. I'm standing on a foggy riverbank. Splinters of moonlight stream through the clouds and illuminate a small wooden boat next to me at the water's edge. 3 small, terrified faces, my young children, Genevieve, Asher, and Amelie, peer from the boat, staring at the foreboding river. Its fierce currents resemble the waters of Lake Michigan, whose undertow claimed Don's life. I feel the intense pull of the water, the same pull that Don must have faced when he left the protective shoreline to swim toward the cries of the 2 struggling boys. Like Don, I have a desperate need to ensure young children are safe. In my dream, I have to get my kids across the river. I believe that if I can just do that, they will be okay. It will all be okay. But the torrent is too rough, the boat too flimsy, the opposite riverbank too far away. I wake sobbing, helpless.